This video is your sign to go all in. Watch this video. If your whole life you know that there's one thing that makes you itch, that one thing that you want to do that you know you should be doing, this might also be called your life purpose. It might also be called your dream. It's that one thing. For me, it was music. For me, it is music and inspiring others. Some people like photography. Some people like art. Some people like you know the thing, friend. You know what it is in your head. That one thing that you need to be doing because that's why you're here on this earth. Otherwise, what's the point? What are you doing here? You're here to create something. You're here to make something. We're creative beings, and this video is your sign. If you haven't yet gone all in on that one thing, there's no better time than today. You'll never have more time left to do that thing than you have today. You'll never have more time than you have today forward to get that thing done. And so this video is not just an encouragement to go all in, but I want to give you the tools to make that switch in your head, because this is the most important thing, is you got to make it happen in here before it can happen out there. You see, the reality of you doing this one thing, the reality of that already exists in the universe. You just got to align yourself with it. It already exists. You just got to get into a place where you can see it. You need a new perspective where you can now see that thing. Any reality, any outcome exists for you. But there's one that you're called to. There's one that you're called to. You know that one. And so the number one out of 4 tools here that I'm going to give you to bring that to life is dare to suck. Dare to suck. When you jump in headfirst into something, you're not going to be the best at it. You're not going to be great at it. You got to do it over and over and over. And if this is that thing you're going all in on, you can't give up after one try. I can't give up after posting one YouTube video on this channel. I can't give up after 3 videos. I can't give up after 4, 5, 10, 100. This is my second YouTube channel. I have a different channel with over 200 videos, thousands of subscribers, and that's about music. But this is about now. Are you going to give up after one go, or are you going to go all in? You got to go over the repetitions. You got to make that post. You got to post again the next day. You got to practice that guitar scale if it's instruments or music. You got to practice it again and again and again. Okay? What is your thing? How does this relate to what you're doing? I guarantee you it relates. You see, you got to practice the same kick 10,000 times. Not 10,000 different kicks one time. You fear the man who's practiced the same kick 10,000 times. You got to go all in on that one thing. Not 10 different things, not all these different ideas. One thing. And if you're getting distracted by all sorts of other things, write down the 10 things. This is step number 2. Write down the 10 things that are making you itch right now. These goals that you have, these things you want to do. Look at that list and say, if I had to choose one, which would it be? It's going to be obvious. It's going to be obvious. And the others, put them on a list, fold it up, put it in the drawer, because it's there. It's there for when you're done, okay? For me, my goal was get into music, build a music career. And I've done that over 6 years. It's become my full-time job, and I get to do it every day. And on that list, folded away, was to help inspire people. I'm at a place now where I've been able to turn music, something that was my dream, into my actual thing. And now that I've realized that, only then did I pull out that list, and I'm opening up number 2 on that list, which is to help inspire people. That's what this channel is doing. But if you haven't gone all in on that first thing, number 1, if you haven't realized that dream in your life, all those other things are distractions. They're going to be distractions to you. You need to put those away. The one thing. This video is your sign. Go all in, okay? And the number 3 tool I'm going to give you right now to make that happen is right now you have a story going on inside you. If you haven't gone all in on that one thing, that one dream, that one life purpose, it's because there's a story you've been telling yourself up until this point of why you can't do it. But that's all it is. It's a story. It's a story. It's not real. The real you is waiting to be unleashed, friend. The real you is waiting to come out, okay? And so I want to give you an exercise. It's a little bit of an inner story audit. And it goes like this. Target that story you're telling yourself, okay? Maybe it's, I can't do that thing because I'm not talented enough. Or I can't do that thing because I don't have the time, okay? Whatever that story is, ask yourself, number one, do I know this to be true? Do I know this to be true? I don't have enough time. You got 24 hours in the day. You're telling me you can't put 30 minutes a day into something? You're on YouTube, you're on TikTok, you're on social media, okay? After this video, go do that thing. Do I know that to be true is question number one, whatever it is. If it's time, if it's something else. Number two, now ask yourself, do I know beyond a shadow of a doubt it is true? You're gonna realize that story you're telling yourself, it's not true beyond a shadow of a doubt. No. It's probably not true to begin with. It's just a story, and it's not true beyond a shadow of a doubt. And then ask yourself, number three, what would I be like without telling myself that story? That I'm not talented enough, that I'm not brave enough, that I'm not extroverted enough to just get on the phone and call people and start a business. What would I be like without that story? What would you be like, friend? Okay? Number four, is there any reason to hang on to that story? Is there a reason? No. No, that story's held you back until this point. Let go, friend. Evolve. Go all in. Cut the story. I got this out of a book called Why Bother Asking by Peter Parnag, just to give credits to that little audit there. Okay, that was tool number 3. And tool number 4 I want to give you to make this happen is sometimes it's hard to go at it alone. But friend, no one will believe in you the way you believe in you. You got to believe in yourself. And when you choose to go all in on something and make that one thing your dream come true, you got to believe in yourself. It doesn't matter if anyone else believes. People aren't going to. They're busy trying to sort all this out for themselves. You're not going to have people knocking down your door saying, oh, like, you can do it, you can do it. And if you do, that's great. Cherish those people with all your heart. But you cannot rely on other people to make it happen. It's up to you, friend. It's up to you, friend. It's up to you. It's all you got. But you can build your own virtual support system in here. This is the number 4 tool, and it's called the Virtual Board of Advisors. Okay? This is from a book called Rebel, Graham Cochran. Awesome book. And here's how it works. You're going to think of 5 people. 5 people you would consider mentors or coaches or people whose teachings you respect. Mentors, guides, and they can be alive or dead. Okay? Think of 5 of those people who you would love to just have sitting on like an advisory board, helping you through life. And these are typically people who've written lots of books, have a lot of content out, okay? Or maybe ancient teachers. And you're going to sit them in an imaginary board in your mind where you have access to each of those people. Because sometimes you got to break out of your own perspective to see what's missing. You got to break out of this and see it from another angle. So why not see it from the angle of these teachers you respect? These people that know the way to the life you want to live, that have shown the way, that are on the other side. You're going to close your eyes and imagine yourself sitting down with them, each one by one. And when you're lost, you ask them those questions. What do I do next? How do I deal with this particular situation? Help me believe in myself. Ask them those things and imagine their response in your head. And those answers will come powerful and they will come clear to you. You know what those advisors would say to you. You know it. You don't even have to pay to get on a call with them. And if they've passed on already, you don't need to worry about never being able to talk with them again. They've left so much behind. You know what they would tell you. So ask them in here. That's the virtual board of advisors, okay? You're going to get powerful, clear advice. It's up to you to believe in you. But you create that reality from here. You got to create this new angle. You got to create this new perspective. Use these 4 tools and go all in on that one thing today, friend. All in. No more excuses. All right. I believe in you. I believe in you. You got to believe in you, but I believe in you too. So if you like these vibes, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Like this video, leave me a comment to let me know what you think. And friend, go all in today. As soon as this video is done, go all